Hi,
Hey, pretty girl, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent. It's a pleasure to meet you, Journey.
Nice to meet you too.
So, you are a recording artist, an R&B singer,
Yeah.
and social media superstar. Tell me how you got your start in music.
Well, I actually got started. My mom and both of my parents have been in the music industry for years. And I just grew up with my mom, being surrounded by like all sorts of artists. Like just growing up, like just sitting in the studio and watching people work. And it was just kind of just my environment growing up. And my dad, he sings, so and then when I could sing, it was just like an automatic, like, okay, this is what she's gonna do. And then of course, I had a time when I turned like 13 where I kind of had to do it on my own, just to get it pushing by myself to see if like I could really do this. And yes, that's kind of how I got my start. Other than that, I was doing singing videos for a while. That was when I was kind of doing stuff on my own. I was doing singing videos on YouTube, on Instagram, like building my followers and my fan base, whatever, all that stuff. And yeah, that's kind of how I got my start. That's, just.
So, I told Brittany that I was going to ask you to sing me a little something. Your voice is amazing. And I think it's so cool that you're only like 17. So, I want
Yeah.
before you even sing a note, you guys need to know that she's only 17 years old. But this voice, honey, is a grown woman's voice. So go ahead, give us a little something.
Okay, so this is my first single, my debut single. It's called Show Me Your Love, and it's out now on all platforms. All right. Yeah, yeah. When you left me lonely, I waited for you. How I hate it. I'm trying too hard, not meaning to. I opened up the door cause I needed you. Way too indecisive, sugarcoating, you're hiding. When you know that I can't be without you, sleep without you, feel without you, breathe without you. I can't be without you, babe. I really can't stop thinking about it day and night. I'm going crazy, can't fight it. Ever since you took your love away. You got that look in your eyes. You know I love you. I never think twice. I won't let go of your stories, your lies, until you show me your love. Show me your love.
Oh, I have goosebumps.
Oh, thank you.
So beautiful. And I can
Thank
I
you so
never heard
much.
the song, forgive me, but I can hear like the melody. So I love that your tone is on point, sis. You are
Oh, thank
like
you.
so polished and so ready to go. I love that.
Thank you
Um,
so much.
tell me again, how do you use social media? Because there's so many people that are really cool and have great voices as well, but you
Mhm.
stand out. So what's the key to standing out on social media?
Honestly, the key would just be to stay consistent. It's a lot of saturation on like Instagram, but I've seen it and I've done it. Like where you can literally just decide to start doing something and just build traction. It's almost like a snowball effect. Like in the beginning, it won't be a lot, I can tell you from my experience, but like it'll just keep growing the more consistent you are. I can say that I was working on working on my consistency like a lot with trying to stay consistent. I was consistent, to a point. Of course, I could have been more because you can always be better. But like, if you're consistent and like on it, then it's just gonna build. Like it's inevitable, especially with social media because it's like all sorts of formulas and all of that that's just built into it. So if you're just consistent, it'll just do it on its own. Honestly.
Love that. Now, all right, let's go back to the song. You talk about being indecisive and in love and all of that. What you know about love? How do you, what do you draw experience when you write your songs?
I grew up in a family full of women, just with my mom and my sisters and my grandmas. I have four sisters and my grandma and my mom, and it's just us. And they all have their experience. I'm the youngest, by the way, so I would just grow up watching everybody and their experiences with guys or whatever it may be. And then I'm getting older now, so I pull from my own situations as well. So it's just all of that, all of those type of things. If I haven't gone through it, then my friends or my family have, and just to keep it relatable, keep it in the circle, yeah.
That kind of makes sense. You're the baby. I feel like I'm an only child, but I look at some of my family members who are the baby of their family, and they tend to be so super cool and mature. And I think it's probably because they get to sit around and listen and like watch what everybody else does.
Yeah.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 4 sisters, all girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is that?
It's good. It's almost like having like extra parents sometimes. When I was younger, it was a lot like that. But now that I'm getting older, it's just like we're super close. And yeah, I love my sisters. They're my besties. You know.
Oh, do you guys have like, let's say, like a secret handshake or any matching tattoos? Even though you probably shouldn't have.
We actually do have matching tattoos.
I knew it.
We do have matching tattoos. And we were just talking about making our own language. They laughed at me though, but I was thinking about it.
Thinking about what again?
Making our own language, like Pig Latin.
Oh, that's cute. You can totally do that. I used to do that with my cousins. Like I said, I'm my only child, but I grew up really close to my immediate cousins.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of felt like siblings. And we used to do that thinking that we were like sneaking and talking behind our parents' back, but
It's so funny.
You know what Pig Latin is?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I also saw that you're interested in astrology. I think that's really cool.
Yes, I love astrology. I'm all into that. I'm like a book. Like literally, my sisters and like my friends and my family will come to me and be like, "Okay, so this guy is a Pisces. Tell me about him."
Yes,
I'm like, I got you, girl.
Pisces, actually, because I've really been running into a lot of Pisces all of a sudden.
Okay, Pisces. Guys are a little Pisces. Guys are a little. They're like fish in the water because their animal is like a fish, so they're kind of a little all over the place. They can be a little like ditzy sometimes, but they're really sweet. Like I love Pisces. They're really sweet people. They're always really genuine, and they always mean the best. So like Pisces are pretty good. They're pretty good. They have their things, but they're pretty good. Pisces are cool.
All right, let me see. You can tell me something about me. My sun is Taurus, my moon is Gemini, and my rising is Gemini.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So you're Taurus. Tauruses usually are like very like they don't play. They're not about to play with nobody's children. Period. They're usually very like put together people, stubborn. Like it's their way always. I kind of get that. You seem very like put together. And I like your jacket. That's cute. I see. But yeah, Tauruses are usually very like you don't want to get on a Taurus's bad side. Yeah.
You didn't say anything wrong. I'm just. So tell me about you. What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
We have a bad reputation, but we're really the best. That's what we said, honestly. But no, Scorpios are really really sweet. I'm a sweetheart.
What? You are. When you went on somebody's bad side.
Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't be recommended. It wouldn't be recommended.
What's your dynamic like with your friends? Are you like the leader or you're the funny person? Like, what's your role with your friends?
I'm usually like in between like the leader because I'm not a follower. I don't follow nobody. But either like the leader or like the funny one. I'm pretty funny when I choose to be. So like I'll be the silly one making everybody laugh. But like most of the time I'm the one making plans and like getting everybody together, stuff like that. But most of that, like I just hang out with my sisters. Like I keep the circle very small.
Smart young lady. Tell me some artists. If you could pick 5 artists right now, let's say I could pick up the phone and call them, and you could do some kind of collaboration. Tell me those 5 artists, dead or alive.
Okay, Pop Smoke.
I really do.
Pop Smoke. You already know. SZA, Beyonce, Megan, and Labyrinth. He's just become randomly like one of my favorite artists right now. But Labyrinth, yeah, I love him. He's dope.
Love that. Top 5 right off the bat. Yeah, what do you want when people hear your music? What do you want them to feel?
I just want them to relate to it. You know what I mean? Like that's why I'm not really so quick to be like this song means this because it's honestly like a take it how you want it because I want it to just fit into your life. Like, it's been a lot of times where, like, with Show Me Your Love, people will hear it completely different, and they relate to it because, like, if they were listening to it how this person was, they wouldn't be relating to it. So that's why it's like, take it how you want it. I just want my music to be relatable, and, you know, I have a tendency to listen to music when I'm, like, I can't decide how I'm feeling, or I'm feeling some type of way and I can't get it out, and it just helps me, you know, release all of it. And I just want my music to do that for other people too. So yeah.
Who do you want to do it, girl?
I listen to some Black, to some Summer Walker. I listen to Drake, of course. Drake is like perfect for that type of, you know. Pop Smoke, rest in peace to a real one. Yeah, that's like my main artist I'm listening to right now, and like Summer Walker, Janae, you know.
Okay. Did you listen to Janae's deluxe album?
No, I didn't listen to it yet. I'm probably gonna listen to it today,
It's
like
really
all
good.
day.
It's a really good. Who did you listen to like growing up? What was playing around the house when mom, dad had you cleaning up?
Well, it was a lot of, well, you know, my sisters, I just would take from their playlist because, you know, I was like younger. I didn't really have a lot of music. And my sisters are older than me. It's a pretty big age gap. So I was just listening to like my sister's artists, like what, like Drake, R&B, all Party Next Door, The Weeknd, that type of stuff. And I didn't even know what it was. I was just listening to it. I knew all the words. And it was just like, that was kind of what I was around. But when I started looking into stuff myself, like the first people I went into was like Michael Jackson, Whitney, and Etta James. That was like the first people I went crazy into when I started like looking into music myself. So, you know, that's kind of like, it was like separation. But when I was like younger, kind of like after I was stepping my toes in the water with like making my own music that I like, Taylor Swift was the goal for me. I loved Taylor Swift. You wouldn't think that, but I loved Taylor Swift.
No,
Bruno Mars.
clowning one of my girlfriends in high school. I think Taylor Swift is maybe like a year younger than me. So her debut album came out when we were in high school, and I really wasn't used to listening to pop music or anything that wasn't like hip hop or R&B. So I'm clowning my homegirl like, "What you got this Taylor Swift in the car for?" And she played, what was the song? Oh, don't start me lying. But something on her album, I was like, wait a minute, like I kind of mess with T Swift.
This kind of
I
nice.
love Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor Swift. I like the old Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
It was good.
I don't know. What's oh my gosh, tell me an embarrassing moment of you either in the studio or on set of a video or something, or performing.
Hmm. I don't necessarily have like
Too
I
cool.
mean, I have a story where my last video shoot that I had, it was in Long Island. This was like a while ago. This was probably like 2 weeks before Corona came. Like, if you asked me then, I didn't know what Corona was. But this was like a while before Corona came, and we had a video shoot, and it was like this big like production thing, and we were on the roof, and we were dancing on the roof, and it was snowing, and it was freezing, and I was so over it, and they were literally waiting like right next to us with like our jackets while we were dancing on the roof in the snow while it was snowing, and I had like a tank top on with like, it was just crazy, and literally I was on my butt for like 2 weeks, but I'm better now, and it wasn't Corona.
Well, I'm glad you feel better now. That is really scary and really dangerous. The things you artists do to keep us entertained. I appreciate it. What's one thing your fans don't know about you that would surprise them? Whatever that may be.
I love cats.
Cat.
I'm a cat person. I like cats. If I could have like 10 cats, I would have 10 cats. Like, I'm a cat person.
Oh, what is it about cats? I'm a dog person, so I can't.
I don't, because I used to be a dog person. I used to have a dog when I was younger. Like, when growing up, I had a dog. But then, like, one day my sister, because like she doesn't live with us anymore, so she called us and told us to go pick up her cat for her, and because she was like getting a cat, and I was like, a cat? Why do you want a cat? So we went to the store to get her cat, and it was like a million cats in there. It was so many cats, and then I met the love of my life. my child. Her name is Baby. But I met her and I just fell in love. Oh my gosh. And she just picked me. Like I was sitting down next to her like little area and she was like putting her arm out and like tapping me. And I just fell in love. And now I love cats because my cat. And don't let me run into a stray cat because I'll take it home.
What's her name? What's your cat's name?
Baby.
Oh.
Everybody laughs.
The way you told that story might convince me to like cats too. So I don't know. I'll give cats a try.
No, they're great. I promise. Like she doesn't hiss or scratch or do any of that. She really acts like a dog, but it's okay.
That's sweet. I love that. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food, probably crab legs, but if not, then like only American deli wings. When I was in Atlanta, I had American deli wings, and I was just I can't eat any other wings.
No other
There's
wings. Do you like
any
Hooters?
other wings?
You ever had Hooters
Huh?
wings? Have you had Hooters?
Hooters? Yeah, I've had those. I think I've only had like the buffalo wings, and I don't really like buffalo like that. So I don't know. Maybe it didn't do it justice.
Well, I like garlic parm, and I think they have really good garlic parm. But I'm
That
gonna try
sounds.
your wings. You got expensive taste though. You said crab legs first.
Yes, girl, I can eat crab legs all day. I can eat crab legs every day.
I love it.
Literally,
I'm
it's a
from the
problem.
DMV, Maryland, Chesapeake. That's what we do. We do crab. So when they open outside back up, hopefully we can link up and maybe we can have like a little crab feast.
Girl, let's do it. Just say the
uh,
word.
what else are you working on right now? How have you been staying occupied during quarantine?
Well, just at home, I've been like drawing. That's been like my quarantine activity. I taught myself how to draw. Oh wait, you can probably see some of my drawings on my wall right here. It's
Oh,
kind of
that's
yeah. I've been like drawing and like my notepad on my wall. I know it's kind of bad, but yeah, on my wall and working on music, of course. Shooting music videos. I just came back from Atlanta. We shot like 5 music videos. It's just a lot of content that's just gonna be coming consistently, and I can't wait for everybody to see it.
exciting. I'm so excited for you. I just put a note down in the chat, everybody. If you have any questions for Journey, please feel free to ask now. I've had so much fun playing or talking with you, getting to know you, and having some girl talk.
Yeah, and my new single, Case of the X, is out now, and the
Oh,
music video
I
dropped.
didn't ask that. Please tell me about that. It sounds very familiar to another song that we know and love. So, is it inspired by Maya's song at all?
Actually, the writing style was inspired, but I didn't do it like thinking to do like a remake or anything. I just wanted to do something that was like conversational, like girly, relatable. Like when I go into the studio, I always like think like, okay, what am I doing? It's very thought out. So I'm like, what direction am I going in right now with this? Yeah, and the producer Benny X, I didn't even meet him until after we recorded the song. I was working with my other producer, and he showed me that beat by Benny X, and it was like I was like, oh, that one. So yeah, we recorded that, and yeah, it's just
Nice. I'm excited for you. Case of the X, everybody. Make sure you go stream it, download it, support Journey,
yeah,
and
and the video is out now. By the way, I dropped the video too. So
yeah,
yeah,
go watch her music video. She's so cute. You're dancing in it too, right?
no, not in that one. The next one though.
We got a question here for you. What are some people you hope to work with soon?
Like I said before, Labyrinth, he's really who I like. I'm really planning on. I'm gonna work with him whenever I like as soon as I can. I would really like for him to like executive produce something, like a project or something. That would be really dope. That's like a dream, like a goal of mine. Yeah, definitely. But in the near future, I want to work with like a lot more New York artists. Um, Even like some southern artists, because I lived in Atlanta for a while, so like even like Phil Millie or something, maybe it could be in the works, or like just stuff like that. Young Baby Tate, just some female rappers, in the near future. But after that, I kind of have some long-term goals.
Listen, I'm focused on the big picture. Okay. Here's another question. I love you and your music. As a person, you're the most beautiful girl in the world. Aw, Jordan loves you.
Oh, thank you. Love you too.
Um, Okay. When is the EP coming?
The EP is coming this year. The EP will be here this year. You will have the EP this year.
Y'all,
Because, I'm trying to make sure everything is perfect. And, we're dropping singles right now. So we're just building the momentum. And then, yeah.
I love it. I love it. Let's see what else we got in here. I'm gonna put this in here and see what you say. Is that your cousin, sis?
Yes, girl, we cousins. Hey, cousin. Hey, girl. Hey, cousin. Yes, we cousins.
All right, here's another real question. Who has been influential in your decision to pursue your career in music as you are only 17? Shout out to her publicist for these amazingly
I know. Shout out to Brit. But who's been influential? My mom, a lot. My mom and my dad and my sisters. I just have a really supportive team. And, when I decided that this is what I wanted to do, they were just, like, very supportive. So that kind of pushed me to just, like, go to 100. Because it was, like, I got my team, I got my people. Like, I could do it. Like, let's do it. So my mom and my family and, just my team in general, they just played a really big role in that influentially. So, yeah.
Yes. All right, so tell me, 10 years from now, we're watching a documentary how amazing your career has taken off and how life is great, and you've forgotten about this little interview here now. What do you hope, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? What kind of artist
Changing
are
the
you?
world and just changing the world, making it a better place, taking care of my family, taking care of my friends, helping people. Just like that's really just the goal, just to help people however I can. Like this is my gift that I have, so the goal would just be to help people and just leave my mark. Not be for like to have it so that 10 years, 30 years, 100 years after I'm gone, like people still know about what I left and the footprint that I left and what I did, and it's still that's kind of just the goal no matter what. So because we never know what's gonna happen, you know different paths. So but that's always just the bottom line, to just help people, to just change lives, change the world, leave it a better place. And yeah.
Yes, I love it, sis. Little lady, big impact, big voice. Journey Montana, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me here. Tell me where everybody can keep up with you, where we can find your music. Spell out your Instagram name here. Drop your infos.
You can find my music on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, all platforms. YouTube is my music videos. I have Case of the X out, Better, and Show Me Your Love, and they're on everything. They all have music videos, so you can go watch those. Yep. And you can find me on Instagram and all social medias at Journey Montana, JourneyMontana. And yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you, Journey. Have a great day, and I'm gonna go stream your song right now. So
Thank you. Let me know what you think, and check out the music video too.
yes, I will. See you later.
See you. Bye. Thank you.